All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? How am I sounding? It is the first RFCL stream of the year, and this is going to be amazing. I just want to make sure we're sounding good. Everyone can hear me. Everyone's working. Let's do this. So it's going to be a bit weird at first. We're going to hop out of this real quick, go talk to Coach Caleb and Coach Wad about the very first game of the year. I hope we're all excited because I am excited. It's about time this came back.
Do we have a fast?
All right, guys. Sorry to interrupt. Just heard something, but it is the first game of the season. We are live. We're good to go. How are you guys feeling bringing back Central Oklahoma?
You know, we're feeling great for a team that has maybe practiced 5 plays together. So that's where
Absolute
UC is
chaos.
at. But if you know Wad and I from other RFCL seasons, we winged it every single time. So this is
The
no
best
different.
way.
You know, it's a history of just domination out of UCO half the time. So what do you expect coming into this? I know you're saying you're winging it, but do you expect anything from what we saw when we first did the RFCL?
Pure chaos. That's the other way. I mean, when we
I'd say
first started,
offensively, some similar plays.
Similar place.
yeah.
Well, I don't want to.
We have some surprises. They're legal plays, you Auburn fans. They're legal, okay? There's no cheating in this league.
Real.
Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go check on them. Good luck this game.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah.
Coach Gage and how are we feeling today on we're back. The very first game, the very first season of the new RFCL. How are we feeling today?
I wouldn't say nervous. Probably excitement's a good term. Me and Caleb were talking a little bit earlier, and it's like we don't know if this is going to be a 50-50 game or if this is going to be like a 13-10 slot fest. But there's nothing to go off of. No, nothing to scout. Teams are even, so it's going to be fun. Ultimately, I'm excited to see how this thing plays against someone other than my coordinators.
You wouldn't say nervous, brother. I'm nervous, and I'm in the booth. We got to get this thing going. Beaver, your offense. How you feeling in this new game? How you feeling in this new rendition of the RFCL?
I feel good. I mean, every team's on an equal playing field. At this point, it's just going to come down to who knows the game better, who knows football better, and who can coach through the situations better. And when it comes down to it, I feel confident with what we have here at North Dakota. So
Arguably
let's
your
do it.
most stable head coach you've had so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you're able to do. Dylan, you talking or you muted up?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you feeling? Is this your first game in RFCL history?
It is. It sure is. But I'm
How
excited.
did you follow it beforehand? How we feeling getting into this?
I'm feeling good. Been scrimming a little. But me and Gage have talked through it, and I feel confident.
All right,
We'll
boys.
see.
I will come back at halftime and we'll do this all over again. Good luck.
Sounds good, Pars. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right. Can I open you?
Deafin. All right, boys. How we feeling? We're back. Who do we think is taking this game? Like Coach Gage said, everyone has equal playing field here, right? Everyone has the same offense and defense, same rosters. It's just beautiful to see it back, and we'll see where people go and how people react to having those same rosters. Yeah, let me go ahead and show it so people can see. We're ready. It's beautiful. I can't believe we're watching this on the new game. I absolutely cannot believe it. But the running back, if anything that I've looked so far, I think both of these teams are going to lean towards the running back heavy. Like, that's what we have on this roster, on this team. We did FCS schools week 0. George Weasley won player of the week in the Big Ten, but that's nothing, all right? That's nothing. We're going to see Fred Weasley Jr. suiting up for UCO in his first career game. See if he can follow in the footsteps of his father. Being a fan is the best thing you can do. What just happened? All right, let's get back to the helmets. Back to the helmets. Don't know what happened. I think Caleb left to join Gage's call. I'm sure that means everything is going swimmingly. I can't see anything. I'm expecting a DM if something messes up. They had to leave. They had to leave. All right. Never mind. We're back. Oh, this idiot. Oh, this idiot. They didn't have the auto pass on. We weren't going to see coach mode. We were going to see broadcast mode, normal dynasty. Slight technical difficulties as we figure out how to do this again for the first time in a year and a half. As we all know, Season 8 ended with, who won the national championship in Season 8? It was Bucky versus... who? All I know is technical difficulties is a part of the game here. So if you don't know the RFCL, now you do. Yes, it's an actual mode. Zeke. Furman. John back. Almost got kicked from being a head coach, by the way. That's a little bit of drama. Season didn't even start yet. Almost got kicked from being a head coach. Yeah, we're back. We have head coaches messing up. We have the game technical difficulties. We're so back. One thing you will notice is I think the FOV on this game is a little bit lower. So we will be closer to the action. And yes, we are playing in broadcast. We will not play with the camera behind the quarterback. We are playing with the same camera that we do in NCAA 14. Bucky, I would love to start, pal. I would love to start. Oh, we're starting. Let's get this show on the road. Welcome to RFCL Season 9. I say that, but we're still loading. Boom. Tell me if it's too loud. Tell me what's going on here. Full screen that. My bad. 100 degrees out in central Oklahoma. Wouldn't want to be playing in this weather. As I said, all teams are 1-0. They played FCF schools to start the season in week 0. But you will see the next 11 games is all user games. As we change. And the kick is up and away. We are back. Season 9 of the RFCL starts now. Dennis returning. He's going to go juke move. That's something you're going to see if you're a RFCL fan, is we finally have juke moves. We have spin moves. We have everything. You don't just stiff arm anymore. The quarterback will take off and run if he feels like pressure. It's amazing. The angle we have to play in, Bucky. Pull it all the way back and then go to broadcast. You can't play normally. This is the angle we're playing in. Could we see a delay of game? We don't. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Seed. Seed's going to take it for a first down. Try to spin, but end up just probably trying to get himself hurt in the process, considering he got his back lit up. First down on a good run on North Dakota. Yes, aware, Brock. It's just you have to play at that really high angle. I don't know why. Back under center for North Dakota. We are seeing the Beaver offense already starting this game running. To the right side, Seed. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to get a first down. He's going to juke another man out. And he just got a 15-yard run, breaking 2 tackles. I believe he jukes a guy out here in 2 seconds. I want to see it again because it was beautiful. That's something you don't see in NCAA 14. First down, North Dakota. Great start. One thing that should be mentioned is that you do not need 2 coordinators. So right now it's just Caleb and Wad. They do not have a defensive coordinator. History tells us that their defense will be bottom 3. Shotgun other side of North Dakota. Love the green uniforms. The green socks are crazy. Kaminsky over the... going to throw the corner route out of bounds, so corners aren't automatic anymore. Everyone's learning. I don't know about anyone else, but hardly any scrims have gone into this. Everyone's learning right now. I'm a fan. Kaminsky going to throw the screen out to the receiver. Fleming's going to make a man miss. He's going to spin in place. I mean, that was probably the worst spin I've ever seen by the white boy. Spin in place, get instantly destroyed. It's 3rd and 5. They're moving the ball to start the season. Got to see a little wide receiver screen RPO action. Or bubble screen, oh, apologies. RPO action. Oop, nope. All right, there we go. Kaminsky back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got his guy, Romeo. Picks up just 4.5, I believe. I mean, that looked good to me, but big old 12 got hit and went down instantly. Fight for that. Going to go for it. Are we going to get our first 4th down attempt of the season? I mean, these running back are good. McCoy and Seed. One thing you will see as well, if you don't know already, all rosters are... Why do we keep doing this, Caleb? Hand off to the fullback. Fullback is going to get it. That's a 1st down. 1st down, North Dakota, and this keeps moving. All rosters are your Season 9 rosters. So, essentially, they moved forward past the season where Furman won the championship, and the rosters are based off that. 1 or 2 exceptions. Fred Weasley Jr., George Weasley Jr. are, I believe, the only exceptions. Back under center. Kaminsky's going to hang. It's going to be a play action. That fooled me, too. He's going to not do anything with the ball, though, and get sacked easily. I mean, you just got to step up and throw the ball or run to the right, but that play action, he just stood still. I don't even know if he was looking downfield. Scared for his life at that moment. Corner blitz gets the sack. We've seen play action not work, and we've seen a corner route not work. I don't know what this game is anymore. Shotgun formation, Kaminsky back to pass, looking, firing the screen. Seed's going to have it. He's going to juke to the left, pick up a few more, 3rd and 12. 2nd and long. I like that play a lot. It works in normal mode too, but apparently it works in Legends. Good juke to get around his blocker. Just couldn't do anything with it. That changed the direction. Not high enough for him to actually move with the ball. Like I said, I feel like we are closer. Hold on, I have Gage's face cam. I feel like we are close. Oh, Jesus. I had to turn on his face cam. Happy I did. 5 wide. Kaminsky back to pass. Looking, standing around the pocket. Beautiful blocking. Firing deep to the corner route. Goes out of bounds. 4th and 12. We're going to get our first punt on a great, I mean, in my opinion, that was the best first drive that you could have, except for, I guess, getting a touchdown. But dipping your toes in the water, getting it all figured out. Fun fact about punt and kick returning is that the player will never call for fair catch or move from the ball. In my opinion, we need to be able to let head coaches move from the ball. But that's just my opinion. Or call fair catch themselves, because if they never do it, they're just going to get blown up for no reason. The Wad offense is back, ladies and gentlemen. However, he might be at a disadvantage considering he did not create this game. We will still see some split running backs, however. He does that a lot in his games. He's a big fan of it, and we're seeing it here. They're going to mess with it. Weasley Jr. trying to get the snap, gets it, looking, firing. He's got it. The slot receiver on a slant route picks up a good 1st down, and we are going to march here. Hurry up is already in. Split back, hurry up. This is looking like 14. Back to pass. Weasley looking, firing to the screen, just wasn't there. It was a little crossbody screen, just didn't get there in time. Running back screens, man. They either work and get 10 yards, or they do exactly that, or it's not worth it, in my opinion. But if it works, it's beautiful. McCoy, $19 Fortnite card in the backfield. I want to see Fortnite card get a touchdown today. Who's their bottom receiver? I'm trying to remember the last UCO. He's going to throw off his back foot. Found Evans on the little in-breaking route. I thought that was an interception based off of our view because he had the drag route coming underneath. He threw right by that linebacker. RPO is going to throw the screen out to the right or the wing, and the running back is going to get it. Pick up 2, 2nd and 8. I want to know who 80 is. Who's the star receiver? I don't. Oh, is that Hujman Zada? Casper. Back to pass. Fred looking, firing over the middle, just out of the reach of his man who was coming open late. We've seen a lot of man coverage out of the side of North Dakota. They like what they have. It's beaten them a few times because people are getting open over the middle, as you just see him on the crosser. Just a little out of reach from Fred. Arguably, he could have gone deep there as well. Third and 8. UCO, not the biggest go for on 4th down team in the league, but I'd imagine they do if they pick up at least 5. Back to pass, Fred looking, got all day, firing over the middle, misses his intended target again high. Fred is missing high right now. They have to get that back down below. I wonder if they start calling drag routes, something just to get him going, because right now he's missing. We didn't see a lot of runs either. I expected a lot more runs out of both teams to start the year. That's something you're going to see in this league now that we actually can punt. Old coach mode, we could not punt, and that would go out the back of the end zone. This year, coffin kicks are a thing. Expect them all the time. I think Caleb's a little bit bigger than Gage is on my screen. I really want to fix that right now. 5 seconds left. We are seeing both teams struggling to get play calls in. Throwing the RPO to the slant. Strandell takes it for a huge gain. Another first down and a ballsy RPO play. But it was a man blitz that just got beat by Strandell. Good play call. Everyone's trying to get back into getting coordinators to call plays in a certain amount of time. We could see a lot of mistakes this week, especially throughout the week in delay of games. Kaminsky trying to make moves. Back to pass, throwing quick to his running back, Seed. Seed's going to take it, fight for the first down. 2nd and inches. Give that man the first down. Seed so far MVP of this game. This man will fight for yards. That's the first quarter, but yeah. Pistol formation out of North Dakota. Back to pass. Going to hand off. What a corner blitz. We're seeing a lot of corner blitzes from the side of UCO. And it's working right now. I mean, the corner blitz ended up in a sack and a tackle for loss so far. They picked the correct side, too. So far, this defense has impressed me as we're getting a little 5-wide bunch out to the left. That tight end might be the biggest human being I've ever seen in history. Back to pass, Kaminsky looking, firing to his tight end, number 12. He's going to pick up the first down a little bit more, and that keeps the drive alive. So far, that is 5 first downs from the side of North Dakota. I'm pretty sure that is their third down completion for a first down, because they've gone for it twice, I believe. Not much to say about this defense from the side of UCO yet. I'd like to see them get going. They are, I mean, it's 0-0, but Broderick takes it for 5 yards. It's 0-0, but they are giving up third downs a lot. That's something you can't do. You can't give up third downs. You get them in 3rd down and 5 to 3rd down and 10, you cannot allow them to pick it up. The backup running back showing he has some grit by lowering his shoulder. Kaminsky throwing to this guy who was backwards. He was facing the opposite direction. If you ever see your receiver facing the opposite direction behind the line of scrimmage, it won't be a good thing, I promise you that. I can't look at that. What is he even looking? Little wide receiver screen. Picks up a few, 3rd and 5. That's a broken play. If he was facing forward, he might have picked up the first down. Into the first quarter, 0-0. Seeing some good action, though. You're right. You're seeing things that we're not used to. Juke moves, spin moves, corner routes not working. What you're intending to happen is happening. We haven't seen one quarterback throw it into the dirt yet, which is insanity to me. Or throw it into the stands. Shotgun again on the side of North Dakota. I wonder if they run here. It's a very light box. They've passed every 3rd down. They don't. They're looking to pass. Throwing it over the middle. Overthrown. Should have been picked off. He knocked it down. 4th and 5. 10 attempts from Kaminsky. He had a guy open. Just overthrew it. That safety didn't even try to pick it off. I wonder when North Dakota is going to try to surprise them with a run on 3rd down. They've thrown every 3rd down so far. You see, UCO is not really... They've responded to that by not loading the box, keeping everyone back in coverage, spreading the line. They're almost betting that they will just not run. If you ran that inside zone there, I think you get a 1st down or more. Fred Weasley back for his 2nd drive of the year. Can they do something? We need to see points in this game. We're going to get a inside zone to Davis. Fortnite card hasn't touched the ball one time. What a block by big old 64. As that's another 1st down. What an insane block. Just absolutely demolished him. I wonder if he apologized on the way down to that guy's family. That left guard. Another handoff. We're going to get a blitz from the side of North Dakota. It doesn't matter. Fortnite card gets the outside. He made a man miss with the spin. Tries to break a tackle. Goes down, but another huge gain on a 1st down off the run. Hurry up. Fred Weasley Jr. wants this to keep moving. Coach Caleb has plays in his back pocket. He's willing to call. Play action pass. Trying to catch him off guard. Doesn't. They were ready. Davis grabs it out of the backfield but loses 4. In the previous iteration of the RFCL, we knew that play action worked the best. It's not seeming to work on this game. Everybody's staying back. Everyone's playing the pass. Fred finally hit a ball, though. It's about time he hit the drag route. Corner route from 82 is what they're looking for. He's looking that way. He's going to toss it up in the air. He's going deep. Evans with the catch deep. Had a jump for it. If it was just placed a little bit more perfectly, it would have been a touchdown. But what a catch. What a pass. We love to see it because it didn't go into the stands. Split backfield once again. Hurry up again. Fortnite card's going to take this ball. He's going to have a crease. He's going to get the touchdown. Reaches. Touchdown. $19 Fortnite card. You're going to hear his name a lot this season, ladies and gentlemen. $19 Fortnite card. Inside zones working perfectly here on the side of UNC. The man blitzes are not doing as intended on that drive for UND. I'm gonna be interested to see if what just happened. Did North Dakota just call onside on accident? Because for some reason it's the first thing you get to pick in this. Anyways, I'd be interested if we get under center North Dakota back. They're running 3-3-5. You see it a lot. Under center's been working. Your run under center's been perfect. I'd go back under center. But we're seeing bunch to the right. Kaminsky hands off to Seed. Seed has a hole. A great block by his receiver. Ends up only getting a first down. I said a great block by the receiver, but he actually blocked the defender into him. Seed got the first down from North Dakota. They moved the chains again. Another handoff to Seed. Seed tries to make a man miss. Does not happen. 2nd and 9. Shotgun for Kaminsky. Handoff to Broderick. Try to cut it up, but that was read perfectly by Kyle Muir. Kyle Muir ends up for the tackle for loss. He's got 3 solo tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 0.5 sacks. What a start to this guy's career. I mean, that's incredible. Shotgun 3rd and 11. North Dakota keeps putting themselves in hard gain 3rd down territories. Back to pass Kaminsky, looking, firing, actually hit his guy, dang. 4th and 1, decision time for the side of Coach Gage. Do they go for this? Look at him smiling, cheesing. He knows. Kaminsky almost overthrew that ball. That would have been a pick. Is he going to punt it? No, he's going to go for it. Coach Gage, one of the most aggressive coaches in the league. Showing it here, going for it twice so far. They're coming out in 5-2. There's more on the slot. Throw that ball. First down, Fleming and more. He's going to take off. Can he beat his man? He cannot. Number 20 is going to get the tackle just past the 20-yard line. What a play call. The defensive play call of 5-2 man press and then having the safety on that slot is just going to get eaten all day. If the guy's coming out in shotgun, that's going to be the easiest completion of Kaminsky's life. Fleming made a guy miss and then just took off. Big plays happening so far in this game. Back into the backfield goes Seed. Could be a reload play where he takes off to the right. It's not. It's going to be a tight end RPO, and the tight end room throw is going to get it. He's going to get the touchdown. Way to make a man miss and get in there for the touchdown. Big old number 12 waving his team over to celebrate. The game going to be tied 7-7. 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Here off his way, Kalinsky. So many skis in this team. Taken by Bell. Going to try to find a crease. Made a man miss. He has a little crease. Can't get past. Just behind the 20 is where UCO gets the ball. Can they respond? North Dakota just went down and responded to their touchdown. Did a beautiful job getting in the end zone with one of their own off of a bunch of RPOs. Can UCO respond? Triple option coming out of UCO here. First real pitch play we've seen. Let's see if it works out for them as UND is going to switch up their defense, get their people up to the line. Fortnite card will take it for a gain of 1. Hard fought 1. 3 attempts, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Pretty good average out of the kid. We're getting 2nd and 9. Fred Weasley Jr. sending his guy in motion, back to pass, looking, firing to the drag route. Gardner's going to take it, make one man miss, and then get taken down by 2 more. 3rd and 2, 3rd and short, not really 4 down territory unless they're feeling ballsy. Yes, like the stream, everybody. Like and follow. RFCL is back. Couple drag routes out on the field, get the running back involved in the passing game as well. He had the man open, the seam deep. Evans grabs it for the first down. Quick throw to the seam. gets the first down. Everyone was too worried about the line to gain. I wonder if the corners were shading the line to ensure that nothing got in front of them. Yeah, they were. Everyone stayed still. They played the line. What a call. Both safeties in the same exact spot in the back. It's going to be a pitch to the $19 Fortnite card. He's going to take off. He's got speed. Man-to-man miss. Gets taken down, but not before getting another first down. 4 rushes, 57 yards, and a touchdown. I told you, this kid's going to have a game. Chew clock comes on the side of UCO. They want to ensure that this is the final drive of the half. And they get ball, too. They got a chance to... oh, no, it went back to normal. That's interesting. Don't know why you do that, to be honest. Martin, I couldn't agree more. I've seen his offense. The team UCO tells me that in their locker room, Wad does wonders. Back to pass, looking, firing the swing route to $19 Fortnite card. He's going to take off. He's got speed. Another first down. That's 3 back-to-back-to-back first downs for $19 Fortnite card. Interviewing Fred Weasley Jr. in the back before the game, he told me that Wad's the only reason that he came back to the squad. Said his dad played for him 15 years ago, had to come back and do it again. He said Coach Caleb touches him too often. Gardner in motion, jet sweep coming up to Gardner. Gardner's going to take off, find absolutely nothing. Way to stay home from that defensive end. Force him to go forward, and it does not work. He had to cut back, and then he got the tackle too. That was a little bit of a glitch. I didn't mean that how I said that, actually. That was insane. Both running backs out of the backfield this time, going on separate routes to try to get open. This team is moving. So far, it's been a great response. Where's the Mason Taylor and Legends? Back to pass. Looking. Firing to his running back who came open late. $19 Fortnite card makes a man miss. Almost a first down. Not quite. 3rd and 2. Timeout. North Dakota starting to use theirs. As $19 Fortnite card is just putting up a game right now as number 4 tried to go for the kill. Ooh, I like this play. It's a fun play. Gotta hurry. Fred will take the snap in time. Back to pass looking. It's a blitz. He had his man Garner down the seam. Touchdown UCO. They might have left way too much time on the clock. Little dance move. Little dance move. Oh, yeah. They're leaving the seam open. It's quick passes out of Fred. There's press man. Another press man blitz. We're seeing a lot of that from UND today. I'm probably being too loud. Kickoff from Rab. UNC has a minute 9 seconds, and they went back to onside. Is that just to make sure they don't return it? Yeah, that's actually smart. It's actually smart. Again, head coaches should be able to kneel the ball, fair catch the ball, or run away from the ball, so that we don't have to do that. And on punts. Could UND's offense come alive here? We just saw them get points. However, their quarterback has been overthrowing receivers short. He needs to hit someone deep here. Gotta get the snap. Kamansky back to pass, looking, firing shorts to the tight end. Big old 12 picks up 4. Do they hurry up? Yes, they do. 2 timeouts, minute left. There's just so much time on the clock. Just first downs. Focus on first downs. Kamansky back to pass. out of bunch. Hits dang, not a first down. That's not what you wanted to see. You have to waste a timeout because you weren't able to pick up first down there. There's a Tommy Mallet on MSU's field somewhere. I didn't know that. Again, that's a high ball. Kamansky stays throwing high. Got to see if he learned how to play quarterback from AR. Shotgun, 7 seconds left on the clock. Kamansky takes, he's going to hand it off to Seed. Seed's going to make a man miss. Try to juke again. Almost lost the first down by juking. He almost just costed his team the first down because he juked. 45 seconds left. Time is ticking. Gotta hurry up. First downs only. Interception! Interception by the defensive end, Hansley. He's read it the whole way, stood in front of him, and the big man gets a pick. UCO's got a chance. They scored with a minute and a half left. They can score here with no time left and get the ball and go score again. What a bad decision by Kamansky. What a decision by the coaches, by the way, to not have a route past the first down marker. You're at 37 seconds left and you're not passing the first down marker? Ball just gets thrown away from Fred Weasley as number 17 is wrecking that offensive line today. All 3 timeouts from the side of UCO as well, so they can pretty much do whatever they want here. Coming off the big man interception, they need at least 5 yards to be in field goal territory, in my opinion. Back to pass, throwing. He's got his man over the middle, Blackman. Blackman's going to take it for a first down and more to the 15-yard line. And UCO's in striking distance with 29 seconds left. Yeah, I hate that. You have to dance before you can do hurry up in this game. Doing the Georgia special. Huh. Back to pass, Fred Weasley hits the guy on the slant over the middle to Gardner. First timeout taken, 20 seconds left, 2 timeouts all day. As a Georgia fan, it hurts. Press man, we're going to see another press man blitz. We get it again. Davis is going to take it, make a man miss, try to stiff arm another one. Does pick up the first down, but cannot get more than that. A little shocked by the run call. 2 timeouts left. You're leaving a lot of time right now. Hand off to Fortnite card. He's going to juke. He's not going to get anywhere timeout. They don't have time to run another play. I think the run kind of messed them up because now they don't have time to run another play. Are they going to? You cannot throw away the ball instantly if your quarterback doesn't see something like in real life. Real life, you line up, you don't see it, you throw it away the moment you snap the ball if you don't see it. Okay, they're going for it. Bunch out to the right. Carter Jr. could be the first look. He's going to throw over the middle. Gardner got him over the middle off of another drag route. I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. UCO's up 21-7 going into half, and they get ball first. Just those man blitzes are killing UND right now. I don't know if it's like their preferred method, I guess, but they're actually going to receive this one. Coons is going to call fair catch, so Gage had to do that. We're going to get a Hail Mary attempt from the side of North Dakota. Never mind. They could run the ball here. Flea flicker action. Play action pass back to Fire. He's going to get sacked. Just never blocked. They barely blitzed a soul. And somehow he gets back there. That's insanity. Alright, boys. We are going to start with UCO. All right, Coach Caleb, Coach Wad, first half in the books. I believe you get ball here as well. Just walk me through the ending there when your big guy got the interception. How are we feeling about that? He'll he'll pick up on it. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that was a big turning point. Definitely, you know, we were satisfied going in the half up 14-7. We're getting the ball and just a big opportunity. I guess it's auto kicking. It's about to go out of bounds, isn't it? Yeah.
Maybe we should pause.
Yeah, pause. I cannot do this.
Navigation and pick a play.
It's true.
Anyway,
Anyways, Wad, talk me through your offense here. We're seeing a lot of split backs from you, just how we did in NCAA 14. It seems to be working for you again. $19 Fortnite card seems to be a stud. Just talk me through your offense.
You know, I believed it in RFCL V1, we'll call it. Split back's the best formation in the game. You know, here we are, 11, 12 years later. Split back is still the best formation in the game. That's where I'm at my best, calling what I know. So
Yeah, it seems to be working. I am shocked by how good the defense is working from you, Coach Caleb. I just told everybody when we started, you didn't have a defensive coordinator, so I was expecting bottom 3 defense. And they came out swinging.
I mean, if you want the honest truth, not having a DC was by choice. I never sought one out. I was kind of confident in what Wad and I could do. We kind of did this early in the other RFCL. We pieced together the defense, and our offense that we have just led the way. So we'll see. You know, definitely not over. Big drive to open the second half. You know, we could definitely make it harder for them if we get on the scoreboard here. So, you know.
Well, now you have great field position. I'm going to go talk to them. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ask them why the kicker sucks.
That's what I'm going to do. Coach Gage
Close.
and company, how are we feeling after the first half? I know the big man interception kind of ruined your half. Kaminsky was going. Just how are we feeling? How are we going to bounce back?
Yeah, I mean we're not playing bad defensively. We thought we could play better man coverage than we did. Offensively, we're moving the ball fine. We've had some overthrows that cost us on the third down, had to punt, and then that obviously interception where that linebacker or whoever it was had the best read of all time on it. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know how coach mode is, man. Some unfortunate stuff, missed throws, and I think that's kind of ultimately the tale of the tape at this point.
So, Coach Dillon, I'm seeing a lot of man blitzes out of you, not really working with their split back offense. What are we doing to adjust going forward?
Yeah, we've definitely got to adjust. We've talked about we're going some more man. Not more man. We're going more zone. We are getting absolutely torched across the center of the field. So definitely gonna see a lot more zone this half.
Coach Beaver, you started under center, went instantly to shotgun, and I don't feel like we've seen a lot of center since. Is that just because of the score, or how are we doing that right now with formation wise?
I mean, we're just going based off what we're seeing on the other end, adjusting accordingly. And we're just gonna keep making adjustments so we can get ahead in this.
Fair enough. All right, boys, I'm going to go back over. Good luck with the great field position that they just got.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do now, but good luck with that. I'll see you guys after the game.
See you, Rob.
We are back. Let's go ahead and turn off the RFCL helmet. Boom. Love the helmet spins are back, baby. Love it. Second half, we just heard Dylan say they're going to go back to some type of zone here to try to really help this defense. I think they need Jesus. Yeah. Something to stop this split back offense. Haven't really seen UCO get out of it one time. I think they've been split back the entire game. If Coach Caleb was nice, he could take a couple delay of games. No, I'm kidding. Back to pass, Fred Weasley looking, firing over the middle, has Gardner once again over the middle. Where are these linebackers at? This man coverage is not working. Gardner's getting open all the time. Where is Hujmanzada, by the way? Did he graduate at the end of season 9? Where's Orpheus? You ask about one of the fastest and best receivers in RFCL. I guess because they don't have Johnny Jolly. So I guess Jolly and Hujmanzada left at the end. That sucks. RPO look out of the side of UCO. We're getting another. They're moving up a lot here. Handoff, Davis. He's going to find a crease. Great blocking up front. Able to pick up 4, 2nd and 6. Great blocking on the left side of the line. Man, I swear he's ran the ball more often than 3 times. Yeah, that left tackle absolutely killed that outside linebacker. Ow. Split back again, and it's not changing. Handoff to Fortnite card. He's going to... Didn't break a tackle for the first time this game, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage somehow. That's 3rd and 6. Great tackle by number 47. Could we see some audibles here? Hot routes, because Davis will be blocking. I was going to ask that. We've seen nothing but man blitzes every 3rd down. You need to keep a running back to block. They're going to go zone. They're going to play the line to gain, and they are lucky he either underthrew or overthrew that. Because he had the crossing route wide open behind the linebackers. And the deep route open as well. He was going to get killed by the safety, but he had 2 people he could have thrown to there. That was a horribly thrown ball. 4th and 6 they're going. I like it. We're seeing North Dakota really focus on the line to gain, and we're seeing UCO able to throw deep every 3rd down. That's interesting. I wonder if that changes. Because playing the line to gain in zone is great. I do it all the time, but they're going to take advantage of it eventually. Going deep. 4th and 6. He's going for the end zone. Doesn't get it. Oh, he almost had it. What a play by the safety, number 4, to knock it out. I mean, that's trust in your receiver there if you're Fred Weasley Jr. It's 4th and 6. You're up 21-7, sure. But the game's not over. The half just happened, and you're chucking it deep. That guy on the crosser is wide open, by the way. Wide open. North Dakota just got lucky on that one. I mean, yeah, he dropped that. I didn't care about that, but the crosser, wide open. Stadium Pulse is going crazy. That's something we're going to have to deal with here in RFCL. Broderick gets the halfback screen. He's got room to work. He made it to the outside. Can he break a tackle? He does. He gets pushed out of bounds. But a huge gain off the side of North Dakota. The biggest play of the day from them. As they go hurry up, bunch out to the left. The tight end in motion. Back to pass, Kaminsky looking, firing over the middle, has his man. He's going to get a 1st down and more. A gain of about 16 yards. For a second, I thought that was going to be picked, but that ball was threaded in there to his receiver. What a ball from Kaminsky. North Dakota looking to regroup, looking to push this one in. Broderick gets the handoff up the middle. He's going to take to the right. He's going to make a man miss. He's going to fight for the touchdown, but he's just down at the half-yard line. Decline that offsides penalty. Down at the half-yard line, great run by Broderick. Not Seed. I don't know what's going on with Seed. Hopefully he's okay. But Broderick is running right now. I've seen play action out of Coach Gage every time he goes with this. Oh, it's a QB sneak, and it works. That's a touchdown, North Dakota. Kaminsky, his 1st rushing touchdown of the season, brings the game within 7. Kaminsky with a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown in this game. 3 attempts for negative 17 yards and a touchdown. I always love that they count sacks as negative yards for the quarterback. He's up and good, and the score is 21-14. That drive took 48 seconds. A little worried on the side of UCO as you see Caleb start to play with his face. Klestinski with the kickoff. Fortnite card's going to take it. He's going to juke. Somehow that defender ended up on the ground, even though he wasn't even close to Fortnite card. He just ended up on the ground for fun. Kaminsky for Heisman, says Martin. We're only in the 1st game of the year. And but we wait to see how everybody does. I'm pretty sure he's throwing a pick, too. Gonna throw it out. It's gonna be the running back wanted to throw the ball. McCoy was looking to throw the ball deep. Number 17, the outside linebacker, read it perfectly and goes up to hit him before he can. I wonder how open that receiver was deep. That's awesome that they tried that. I wouldn't have tried it right there, though. Like, backed up by your own goal line, and you're throwing that? I don't know about that one, Chief. Back to split back. Like, why did we leave it in the first place? Back to pass. Weasley looking, firing to the left. Has his man Blackman on a crosser. Next man miss. Oh, couldn't spin out of the second hit. First down, though, for UCO, and a great ball from Fred. UCO in shambles. That was a wild call to have on your own 10-yard line. that was an insane call. Front net card with the ball up the middle here. The defensive tackle said, no more of that, sir. Gets taken down. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Martin, are you playing Caleb and Legends after this game? Split back on the side of UCO. Back to pass. Looking, Fred's going to fire over the middle on another slant route. I mean, they're open all day. You can either do crossers over the middle, you can do a slant route, a drag route, anything that's going to get to the other side of the field, they're just leaving open today. Long in routes. He said he was probably going to play it, so I think you bother him about it anyways. I want to sim. 5 weeks are no fun. Another pass from the side of Fred. He's got his man on the little dig route. He's going to take it for the first down. That's going to be another first down, and they are moving. Fred's over 238 yards on the day. We're halfway through the third quarter now. So he's probably looking at a 300-yard day to start the season. Trying to join his brother in the ranks of Player of the Week in the Big Ten. How does that work? Trying to join his cousin, I guess, because it's Weasley Jr. and Weasley Jr. Back to pass, throwing the ball out to the bubble. Blackman's going to have it. He's going to take off. He's got enough speed. Can 54 catch up? He can. Just gets hit at the 2-yard line. Great move from Blackman. Great speed. Tries to get there. 1st and goal. Yeah, I guess they're cousins. Because if George had a kid named George Jr., he can't have a kid named Fred Jr. Back to pass. RPO goes absolutely nowhere. McCoy gets hit behind the line. What a blitz. What a play call from the defense. 2nd and goal. Cole Payton of NDSU leads the country with 406 yards and 5 touchdowns. Holy. So you got Player of the Week as well. Cole Payton and George Weasley, Players of the Week. I think George had like 378 and 3 touchdowns with a 71 completion percentage. I mean, if the computer sees that he's great, why not us? Play action pass. He's going to fire over the middle. Not sure which receiver he was throwing to, but another broken tackle goes nowhere. 3rd and goal. Not sure where Fred was throwing there. He didn't even set his feet. He just kind of threw lefty style. Goofy, if you're a skateboarder fan. Oh, I didn't even see that, Martin. I gotta go look. Didn't even see that. That's awesome. Back to pass, George Weasley throwing over the middle once again to Blackman. That's a touchdown. That's man coverage. They're not even shading over, like, shade inside. Please. All they're doing is throwing over the middle. Shade inside with your corners. They can't be getting this wide open over the middle. Back up 2 scores. UCO quick takes over once again. North Dakota needs a stop. Their offense has shown that they can move. Now they need to get a stop. And Gage is just going to let this go out the back of the end zone and call it a day. We're seeing that a lot this game. We might want to look to fix that. Or look to let the coach call fair catch a lot more often, because if we're just doing onside kicks so the ball goes out of the back of the end zone. Or does he just accidentally keep pressing it? Who knows, man? I don't make the rules. Shotgun bunch out to the right for Kaminsky and this North Dakota team. Looking over the sideline, trying to hear. The stadium pulse is pretty dead, which is wild considering it's 28-14. He's going to pitch it out to Seed. Seed's going to take it. Great blocking. Can he make this man miss? No. He's a juke artist, though. He's a one-trick pony with the juke. Lower your shoulder, please. Great run, though. Pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Oh, we're getting double mug. RPO, he's going to throw it. He's going to be wide open on the bubble screen. He's going to take off, try to make a man miss with a juke. The spin works, and then ends up breaking another one, getting right past the 50. These bubbles have worked great for the side of North Dakota. Am I watching North Dakota or am I watching Georgia with Mike Bobo? You tell me. I think it's pouring down rain outside. It is pouring down rain. I think that's my computer. That's not a great sound. Shotgun for Kaminsky once again. Taped up both of his ankles. He's going to want the screen route, but that's why you don't throw the screen. Again, 90% of the time, that happens. But it would have been beautiful. Would have picked up another first down for him. Kaminsky got sacked again, dude. I think that's the 4th sack of the day for this UCO defense. The Bronchos have come out swinging on defense. Kaminsky back to pass, looking, firing over the middle, got his man Rumfo. Rumfo. Just huge man, number 12. Oh, slants and drags are so far the only thing I'm seeing working. And then the seam routes from, like, this slot. Back to pass, Kaminsky looking, has his receiver, he has a receiver deep, he's going to throw it up as far as he can. Does he get there? It gets knocked out. That was almost a touchdown. That was insane. But that receiver was waiting for so long for that ball to get there. I like the deep throw animation by the quarterback, by the way. Like, you can see that he just absolutely leaned all of his body weight into that ball and then let go. Probably not for the rest of the game. 4th and 10. There's no way they go for this. I refuse to believe they go for this. However, they haven't stopped UCO one time. So maybe they do. Back to pass, Kaminsky going for it. Looking, firing deep again. He's going to load up and throw. Does he have his man? And it's dropped. Almost had him. The corner ran right past him. That would have been perfect for a back shoulder. He couldn't get it. And that puts UCO on the 50-yard line. On the 49-yard line. I understand that you couldn't stop him, but that is the biggest ballsy move I've ever seen in my life. Martin, I don't get it. Beaver's your offensive coordinator. All that guy does is know how to run. And there's time left. You still have the 3rd quarter. Handoff, Davis. Davis is going to take it up the middle. He's going to get instantly met off of the outside linebacker blitz to the right. Nobody even blocked that man. And the middle linebacker, the Sam, was there to bring him down. 2nd and 10. Fred audibling and hot routing his receivers. Just put circle on a drag route, probably exactly where he's going to throw the ball, or the slant late to get him past midfield here. Need a huge, and he does throw the drag route early, goes absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 7 so far. Great defense on the side of North Dakota. As the shades have come off, they're off of Gage's face. He's feeling it now. Look at him chugging that soda. He's feeling himself. Theoretically speaking. Gentlemen, what are we thinking about the first RFCL game? Yeah, I expected stunts. You can do it here. You can make them do something here. Just play the midfield or something, and I haven't seen anything. So maybe it's just like play calling. They're trying to get everyone back at it. Because it is hard to get a coordinator and actually do it. Throwing deep. Fred Solids, man. Has him in the back of the corner. It's going to be knocked out. Another deep ball where you're not throwing them open. You're just throwing to a spot. We've seen 3 of those in a row from these quarterbacks. I'm not a fan of that. They're just throwing to a corner and saying jump ball this. That's interesting. I wonder if... I'm not going to say anything. That's interesting. But good stop by the defense. North Dakota back on. Now you need to score quick. Because you've seen at the end of the first half that UCO can just take time off. God, the RFCL is great. Back to pass Kaminsky, firing to his receiver. He's going to be close to a first down. They're going to mark him 2nd and 9, giving Kaminsky the easiest looks possible right now to try to get him on fire. There's not a player on either side of the team that's on fire right now. Kaminsky's going to take it on the quarterback scramble up the middle, quarterback draw. He's going to fall down. Just be cool with the first down and call it a day. This is another drag. There's been too many drag routes in this game. Are we learning things, people? Are the next couple games going to be all drag routes? Tune in tomorrow as well for more RFCL action. All week, in fact, for the next, 8 weeks. Hand off to Seed. He's got a crease. Made a man miss. I don't know why he just ended up on the ground. I can't even say made a man miss. He wasn't even close. He just kind of fell. I don't know what he said no to. Hand off to Seed. Seed's got another massive gap. The offensive line is blocking their tails off right now. Blocking their tails off right now. Running the football is working, Martin. You called him out for it, and he's doing it. Oh, he wanted the wide receiver on the RPO. Instead gets hit. 2nd and 10. Lucky just to get that ball out. 93 was there. 93, who has an interception already today, probably really wanted that sack. Oh, yeah, thank God. Hopefully nobody does. Yeah, this is going to evolve, though, right? Our quarterbacks right now are all trash. This will evolve as people recruit and play their games. Back to fast Kaminsky, over the middle to Dang. Dang, ice cold, but he's going to pick up a first down. Make a man miss. I just got to stop saying make a man miss. They aren't making anyone miss. These people are just on the ground the moment they juke. And they're not even close to them. They're just falling. Another RPO dropped by the big tight end, number 12. Well, that's interesting. You go hurry up a certain amount of times, you get an offsides call. You're fair. But again, we're going to see an evolution of the RFCL here where it won't matter soon. Like, we're recruiting, we're trying to get quarterbacks in the portal. We'll get it. Back to pass Kaminsky, firing to his man. Outside, he had the in route by Fleming. Fleming, if you remember, had the beautiful bubble screen off of 4th down. Ended up picking 30 yards up out of it. Haven't gone to him since. Good things happen when you go to the small man Fleming. Kaminsky, play action. They fell for the play action. Does he have anyone open? It's a wide receiver mid-screen. Arguably a legal man downfield. Yeah, arguably a legal man downfield. Back to pass again. Looking for the screen. At least he gets rid of it that time. A lot of screens and RPOs out of North Dakota. They're hurrying up. They're moving the ball. I can't say anything. They are moving the ball, but we are seeing a lot of screens. Kaminsky's taking hits, man. That wear and tear, something that we're not talking about at all. That wear and tear is going to catch up. Hand off to Seed. Seed's going to take it to the left. Nothing there. That left tackle got backed up. That left tackle got backed up out of his shoes. Surprised he didn't end up on the ground. I'm sorry, that was left guard, 74. Big old 74. North Dakota, in my opinion, is taking too much time off the clock. You gotta score. UCO has shown that they can run the football on you as well with $19 Fortnite card. You have to score. Taking too much time. Over the middle of the post route. Overthrown. Would have had Fleming for the touchdown if it wasn't overthrown. Arguably, could have just overthrown it because you were worried about being a hospital ball. Because that would have killed that man. 4th and 10, arguably the game. I keep saying the word arguably. Yep, that was a hospital ball waiting to happen. The post route did come open early, too. Like, the moment he cut, you could throw that ball, and he could either run it in for a touchdown or you're down at the inch-yard line. What's that squeaking? 5 seconds left on the clock. Are they forced to waste a timeout here? That would be devastating. They aren't. Back to pass. Kaminsky looking, firing into the end zone, just throwing a prayer. Couldn't come down with it. That is a turnover on downs. The second one of the quarter for North Dakota. He's just throwing prayers at this point. Kaminsky's gone to it 4 times now in the second half. Just throwing it up in the corner of the end zone, seeing if someone can come down with it. Fleming wide open on the reverse whip route. Would have been a first down. Instead, he goes for the corner of the end zone and nothing. Is Caleb going to run this ball out? Or do we get our first? Yep, he's going to run the ball out. Pitch out to Holt. Don't know who that is, but what a play by big old 46 to get in the backfield. An insane play by 46 to get back there. Number 46 does not want to lose this game. God, if they call the motion double pass here, I will cry of laughter. They do not. They showed it a couple times. I would have died. Reminder, putting your quarterback at running back is no longer a rule. False start. False start. North Dakota is going to get... They're in a good spot here. They're in a good spot here. You can't put your quarterback as running back. I was just laughing with Caleb about that. I just went in the rules and saw it. I was like, well, we don't need this anymore. Weasley Jr., I'm rushing him. 2nd and 20. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Go, 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 go. It's a safety. It's a safety. North Dakota's still in this game. Only used 1 timeout. Oh, because they already did the trick play once. The punt's coming. What a safety. What a hit. Dennis is going to make a man miss. Every juke is just making people miss. North Dakota's in this game. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left. The safety saved their chances at this game. I can't believe he threw it. I would have ran the ball and punted it. I'm not going to lie. I can't believe he threw it. At least you see a quarterback run, though. That was cool. If he didn't play, if he wasn't using a D tackle there, I would have been picked. Oh, buddy. Back to pass, Kaminsky. Kaminsky looking, firing to the right. Has his man into triple coverage. He breaks a couple tackles. Rumfro, the big old tight end, I think broke 3 tackles on that catch. He just threw it into triple coverage, and he came down with it. First down. What a play. What a catch. Kaminsky 5 wide, bunch out to the left. Back to pass, looking. It's only a 2-man blitz. Firing over the middle. Oh, I thought that was going to be intercepted. Instead, Stredwell comes down with it. Had to adjust his body. They looked backwards to try to grab that. Back to pass. Kaminsky looking. Has a blitz. Has a man over the middle. Seed's going to pick it up. Oh, he's going to drop the ball. Arguably, that's fine. If you're not going to get a first down, you can afford the drop here. You want to score before the 2-minute warning. I want to score with 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, so they have to run at least 1 play. Before the 2-minute warning. So I want to score here is what I'm saying, this play. Instead, they're going to throw to the dirt. Am I watching the original RFCL right here? That looked... I got PTSD from that ball. Wide bunch out left. A lot of bunch calls from North Dakota. Well, they work really well if you're going to run the handoff to Seed. Seed's going to have a hole. He's going to take it for the touchdown. He does not. It is 1st and goal, though. You want to hurry up and score now. Handoff to Seed. Seed, get in the end zone. Jukes. What a juke. Way to get in. They're still in this game before the 2-minute warning. Did they leave enough time where they... Yeah. No. I want them to run 2 plays before the 2-minute warning. Not happening. That's fine. 3 timeouts left technically. With the 2-minute warning. 2 minute and 30 seconds left. Only down 5. Easily back in this game. And the real big difference here is just Kaminsky. He's had an interception to the lineman and some prayer balls for turnover on downs. They're still in this game, and that's... I don't remember the last time UCO punted. I honestly can't believe they're still in this game with turnover on downs like they've had. 2 in a row. And it's still 28-23. Oh, the drive before last, yeah. 28-23, Weasley has the ball. They're probably just going to run out the clock here. They're going to hand this off and then get it to the 2-minute warning. 14. Oh, you got to stop $19 Fortnite card. He is destroying you. What a run. What a good run. Now it's 1st down. Like that hurts North Dakota. You were hoping for like 2nd and 9, 2 minute left. Now you get 1st and 10, 2 minutes left. On just, what, like the 37-yard line? That hurt. I don't know what's going on with defense. I haven't seen the line pinch once. The linebackers pinch once. I haven't seen any stunts. They're not playing the middle of the field if they want to on the D-line. I mean, they're just running up the middle every time. Inside zone is killing you. Pinch that D-line. Inside zone, they blitz to that side. However, he's able to get past. And that's 2nd and 3 timeout. This is a game. I mean, I don't see any way you don't run this football. 2nd and 3, they can run commit. So I guess there's that. But if they run commit and you're trying to throw a screen, I think you're getting sacked. Close game. Do they take a delay of game here? 2 seconds. Get the play off. They ran commit. They get back there. 3rd and 5. Great play by North Dakota to get back there and get that hit. Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and 5 is not guaranteed. 3rd and 5 is not guaranteed. This is game, though. What do you do if you're North Dakota, though? You've given up 22 first downs this game. 22 first downs. How do you stop this on 3rd down? You've been great on 1st and 2nd down. Oh, he had his man on the corner route. Couldn't see him until the end. That's game. Way to catch that on the corner there. Just in front of the safety, I believe. No, great ball by Fred. Great ball by Fred. That's game. GG. That is week 1, season 1 of the new RFCL. Let's go talk to the winner. What do you guys want me to ask him?
We do indeed.
Coach Caleb, Coach Wad, congratulations on the first win of the new version 2 RFCL. How are we feeling knowing that was that close at the end there?
Not great. Our clock management and really the late 3rd to 4th quarter was bad. We'll need to regroup. Probably felt like we should have run more. I don't know. We were just kind of trying to figure out what we wanted to do. That safety, I don't even know. He should have thrown the ball away. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, we got the win. Wasn't probably the way we wanted to in the second half, but we'll move on. We'll fix it, and we'll get ready for next week.
Yeah, Wad, what are you saying to your team going into next week? What can you take away from this game? Maybe just not throw it up into the corner of the end zone on third downs.
That was just a slight miscommunication. We're trying to work out the kinks of being back after so long. He was supposed to run a different route. I think we're all just a little rusty. I had some bad play calls there in the third and fourth quarter. Should have ran more. Just miscommunication there from me to the coach. So overall, played really well. Very happy. A lot to take forward to the next one.
I want one more opinion. What is y'all's opinion on how many delay of games we're going to see this week with coordinators back? Over, under, I'm saying 7.
That's a great line. I'm going to go over. I'm going over.
I'll go under.
I'm shocked we didn't see one. But, all right, boys. I will talk to you later. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, at North Dakota, hard-fought game towards the end. 2 turnover on downs, an interception, but you were still in it until the very end. That safety was amazing. How are we feeling?
Yeah, I mean, we feel good, to be honest with you. If you go back and watch it, the game came down to 2 drives. The overthrow on third down in the first quarter that made us punt. And then where we had 3rd and 6, and the quarterback takes back-to-back shots to the end zone on 3rd and 4th down. Don't throw the ball deep there, and we're looking at maybe a little different. And then 2, the next drive, I think it was 4th down again. He just took another shot to the end zone. So I think we're going to tweak our play call on 4th down a little bit to where he don't even have the option to throw it to the end zone. And we'll be all right. But Dylan made some good second half adjustments. Offense got to clicking in the second half too. So, I mean, I think Beaver, let me know if you disagree, but I think first half maybe we were kind of too focused on what they were doing opposed to just running what we wanted to run. And then second half we kind of tweaked it a little bit, and that's when we started moving the ball.
All right, if he's not going to answer. Beaver, I will ask you a straight-up question as well.
I was just letting it finish, but now I agree. What's up, Pars?
I was going to ask, so Kaminsky played a great game, in my opinion, came down to the end. He did have a few mistakes. However, what are you saying to him in these situations where he's waiting until a guy stops in the back of the end zone to throw the football?
I mean, just make better decisions, and you can't, just rely on words to change anything. So, I mean, we'll make sure the proper adjustments are made accordingly for next week and come back at it with the same attitude we ended the game with.
Fair enough. Dylan, your defense, as Coach Gage said, great in the second half. Held them to only a touchdown throughout the second half. What did you learn, and can you take what you learned into next week?
Absolutely. We were getting gashed in the first half across the middle. And as soon as we started tweaking it, going to zone, more zone, we got some more pressure. Quarterback was having to hold on to it a little bit more. And ultimately, we were able to get some key stops to put us back in it. We were just one stop short.
Yeah, fair. And I'll end it with this, Coach Gage. I asked Caleb this as well. New coordinators, everyone's starting to figure it out. Over under 7 delay of game penalties this week. What are we thinking?
I'm going to go under.
Oh, Wad did it too. I think it's over by a lot. But there wasn't one of those games. We'll see.
I think when you look at it and who's calling plays for everybody, considering that we've already got one game knocked out, I don't think we had a single delay of game. So, yeah, I will take the under on that.
Fair enough. All right, boys. Good luck next week, and we'll get going here.
Appreciate it, Pars.
All right, gentlemen, that was week 1 of the RFCL. Please let us know what you thought. If you're new, like, subscribe. We have a Discord. The Discord's always in the link below. Go ahead and join. We do this every week. We'll have more games tomorrow and Thursday. 2 games tomorrow, 2 games Thursday. It's happening every week for the next 11 weeks. So if you love this, stay a part of it. Follow your team. There's going to be recruiting, everything. We're in a dynasty, so it all works. And we will see you guys tomorrow.